So let's do a quick crypto market update, and the overall situation of market is pretty much going as we had discussed. The market is trying to stay as green as possible. And when I say green, I'm basically talking about Bitcoin still fighting over the $90,000 area. It is right now sitting at 89,800. It just touched the $90,000 area. Let me actually show it to you on the chart. As you can see, it is sitting at 89,900 something. So the overall situation of Bitcoin is in the upward direction. It went to 90,400. Right now it is reacting to it because it is an emotional reaction. But the thing is that this doesn't mean we cannot go up. Now Mondays are generally red, which leads to market turning bearish. But I don't think that we are in a place where we should be considering a bad case scenario. We are pretty much bottoming out on the overall market. Altcoins are the ones that you're going to jump onto. This is something that I've said previously in my previous updates as well. At the same time, this has been something I have been talking about pretty much every day on the lives that I'm doing. I think that if you are not participating in the market right now, you're going to miss out massively, and I'm going to explain it to you by showing it to you on the charts as well. Let's do a quick crypto a Bitcoin update. Let's talk about Bitcoin. When we talk about Bitcoin's ETF case scenario, the ETFs were pretty much red. So if you look at the ETF, they were red the whole week. But none of this indicates the fact that this is actually the case scenario with the market. I think the overall situation of crypto is more manipulated than we have seen ever. The situation is bad because I think that if you consider the stock market, if you consider gold, silver, platinum, copper, all the metals, if you consider anything out there, everything is good, including S&P 500. Everything is green except for crypto, and crypto is a very small market, so it is easy to manipulate as well. So I don't think we are seeing anything that is bad that would make me think that we are going to get into worst case scenario. The only thing that I'm considering is upward journey and not downward journey. And let me draw it for you. I'm going to look for my phone. I just want to see where the hell did I keep that phone. Just a second. Oh, there it is. Thank God. I thought I'm going to struggle in finding the phone, but that was not the case scenario. So basically, why 50% crash from here is still okay, why you should participate. Listen to it very closely. I have done this in the live, but I'll do it here again. Let's say that you are buying a coin. Let's say you want to buy Arbitrum. Okay, I use this example in a live, one of my lives. I'll use it again. So you were in love with Arbitrum. You were someone who purchased in November 2024, December 2024, January 2025, and you thought this is a good decision, and now you think this is a bad decision to participate in the market. I don't know how stupid it is to think that you should not be participating now in the market. Let's say that the price of Arbitrum was $1 at the start of a year. This is not the case scenario, but I'm just making an argument. And right now, let's say Arbitrum is sitting at 30 cents. It might not be sitting over there. I'm just making an example. So 30 cents from $1, this is a 70% crash. So the market has crashed 70%. It is 70% down. And I'm saying that it can crash, let's say I can be wrong, it can crash another 50% from here, which means that the moment you invest 0.15. The moment you invest in 30 cents, it will go to 15 cents. Okay, you will lose 50%. What does it mean? It means that if you invested $100,000 here, it went down to 30 cents, you lost 70,000, you're left with $30,000. But if you listen to me and you invest here at 30 cents, $100,000 and it crashes by 50%, you're left with $50,000, which means that it's pretty much the same shitty situation. 70% down, 50% down. The damage to the bag is similar, but it is not. It is not the same case scenario. From here, even if it goes down by 50%, the recovery is really, really easy. A pump from 15 cents to 30 cents would take one day, but it will take years to go back to $1 from 30 cents. From 30 cents to $1, pushing Arbitrum is going to be a massive, massive, massive headache. Overall, all crypto market needs to stay green for multiple months for Arbitrum to do that. It cannot happen over a day. But when we talk about moving up from 15 cents to 30 cents, it can happen over a night. So while the crash looks like that, yes, you will lose 50% on your money. But the thing is that this is the bottom. From here, 50-70% crash is nothing. The recovery is rapid. Even if it goes down, there is a possibility it only causes a wick towards 15 cents, and then what it does is it goes back up. Apply this example to any coin that you love. It will be pretty much the same case scenario. Not participating in the market is going to be a disaster. I hope that this example makes it easy for you. Yes, in terms of percentage, 70%, 50% seems the same case scenario. It is not. 70% down from $1 takes massive amount of time to recover, but a recovery from here is really easy, really quick, because in terms of percentage it looks the same, but it is not. It is not. Like I said, from 15 cents to 30 cents it is really easy for it to pump, but from 30 cents to $1 it is really hard. I'm not using real dates and real numbers. I'm just using Arbitrum as an easy example to explain it to you. So I'm saying that if you don't have skin in the game right now, it is going to be costly. I have been pretty much making videos everywhere and explaining things. Look, I talked about 2025 being a shitty year on 5th of January. I made that financial crisis video. I am now telling you to participate in the market. In 2026, when you look back, it would look like, again, the same thing that I did last time, and you didn't participate. You will pretty much blame yourself. I have been consistently saying this in every video because my videos, they don't get much views, but I'm trying the best that I can do. And like I said, even if I'm wrong, if the crypto market is going to crash, the rest of the markets are going to crash along with it. Crypto cannot go down only on its own anymore. There is no more room for altcoins to bleed. Altcoins, majority of them are at the prices of 2022 or lower, or they are below their starting prices, below their ICO prices, their IPO prices, their initial launch prices. They're way below it. You need to understand that if you are not in the market right now, you are losing massively. And if you are scared, use the method that I have shared, a very sensible way of investing. Take 50% of investment now into the market. Wait for the market for the stupid crash that you're waiting for. Let the market crash, then do the other 50% purchase and you're done. But if you don't do purchase now, you're going to miss out massively and you're going to regret it. And the regret is going to be so bad because this is altcoin season. This is not about Bitcoin. If you're going to invest in Bitcoin, it is going to be plain stupid. I don't think there is any sensible way of investing in Bitcoin unless you have more than $20 million. Then yes, you can go after Bitcoin. You can make 20-30% over there. You would be happy with it when Bitcoin goes to $132,000. But if you have smaller amount of money, if you have less than $1 million and still you're going after Bitcoin, I find that extremely stupid. I think that if you are going to go to Bitcoin, you should have gone for silver, you should have gone for gold, platinum, anything. They would have given you better results than Bitcoin can do. But Bitcoin to do a 2x will take forever than what platinum already did, what silver already did, what gold already did. It is going to be a really hard journey for Bitcoin. So buying Bitcoin at 80s in somewhere around $90,000 and then waiting for $180,000, good luck on that. Not that I have a problem with Bitcoin, I'm just talking in real terms. The whole planet needs to come together to push Bitcoin, because all the action that you have seen on Bitcoin was built on fake promises. I have been talking about it. I have made video on Trump. I have made video on the Dodge department of Elon Musk. I have talked about all this stuff, that this is just facade. It is fake. It is bullshit. There is not going to be a Bitcoin reserve there. He is not going to do anything. They said there is going to be a strategic Bitcoin reserve within 1 month or 2 months, and I clearly demonstrated how it is not politically possible to implement that before 3 years, even if he works on it day and night. But anyway, the thing is, the decision is up to you. My point of making this video is simple, to let you know that if you are not participating in the market, this is going to be on you. I have a paid community. It's $40 a month. They are there. I'm sharing information with them. They are the people that I can control. You are few free viewers. I don't give a fuck. You listen to me, you don't listen to me, take action, no action, go and fuck yourself. The thing is that last year I was kind. I shared the bottom. This is going to be my last time where I will be sharing the bottom with you. I think pretty much after this, I'll stick to just the analysis. I wouldn't share the buying or selling areas with you anymore if you're not going to take any actions. At the end of the day, there is no give and take process. It's a one-sided relationship. So at the end of the day, there is zero responsibility. The only thing that I'm trying to do is what I tried to do last year on 5th of August when I made that video at 3 a.m. I came here on live. I made that video and I just randomly picked coins and I told you, buy it for November, sell it in November and exit. It is the same thing that I'm doing. Like I said, even if I'm wrong, it is not the wrong place to buy. It is not the wrong place to buy. Wrong place was to buy in January when you listen to all those fucking influencers, those morons that kept on telling you that it is a mega bull run. This is the altcoin, mega altcoin season, and it is super cycle, and they made you believe there is some kind of cycle that exists. There is no crypto cycle. There was no crypto cycle. It is not going to be any cycles. Like they always say that Bitcoin goes up before halving. Bitcoin creates new all-time high after halving, but Bitcoin created new all-time high before halving. There is no such thing. They looked at two blue dots and they assumed the third one is also going to be a blue dot. It's that kind of stupidity. You need to understand you are sitting in an ever-evolving market. If you're not going to develop yourself and change yourself accordingly, and you're going to go after the same old shit of Bitcoin dominance going down, then also none of that. None of that. You really, really need to understand that if you want to be in crypto, you need to understand that you change with the time. This is not a hodl game anymore. This is not the game where you would buy a coin and hold it for 10 years and you become rich. This is not 2016. This is not 2012, not 2012. This is nothing like that. Things have changed. Now, if you're going to hold something for a longer period of time, you really need to know the project better than the creator of that project. But that's a whole other debate. Other than that, all is good. I am totally bullish. I'm only on altcoins. I have a list that I share with my community over here. I cannot give you the names. You can go and buy whatever you love, go and participate. And if you're hearing sound, sorry, it's even though I'm recording the video at 1 a.m., still someone is awake. Anyway, take care. Bye. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.